meditation, and I wanted to come on here to tell you all a few things, to give you a few keys for your day today before I go listen to Coach Stormy on Wake Up and Win, 9 a.m. Okay, we just finished our meditation. And as usual, you know, when you meditate, messages come, right? Messages come when you meditate. Because again, when you're praying, you're speaking to God. And when you're meditating, you're listening to the God within you, right? So, the message for today is to remember that we are all living in an interdependent world. No person is separate from the other. Okay? Let me give you an example. The only reason why you have trouble when dealing with other people is because you see them as separate from yourself. When you see someone doing something that you wouldn't do, you see it as separate from you. When you see someone winning in ways you haven't won before, you see it separate from you. But for me, if I see someone doing something that I wouldn't normally do, it's of a lower vibration, I don't do that, or I don't do that anymore. If I don't do that thing anymore, it means that I've risen above it. I've done the work to pull myself through and raise above that vibration. So therefore, it shouldn't bother me anymore. Only reason why it's still bothering you when people do certain things is because you haven't risen above it yourself. You haven't done the work yourself to grow from that specific thing. You think you're above it because maybe you dress a little better now. Maybe you got a little bit more money in your pocket, right? But you haven't completely risen above that energy, because the way you can tell that you've risen above an energy is because you'll become indifferent to it. You'll become indifferent to it. You won't be angered by it. You won't feel like you need to save somebody from it when you see somebody else falling down that hole, right? You'll be unbothered by it. That's how you can tell that you've grown and risen above a certain situation. Think of somebody who's gotten under your nerves, or someone who have hurt you before, right? If you're around them, you kind of feel some type way. You might feel like feelings of how you felt when they first hurt you, or, you know, how they got on your nerves, or how they did you wrong. If you have not yet healed from it, then it's still going to bother you. That's why I say if you've taken it personal, then it's personal. You get that? If you are taking it personal, then it's personal, meaning it's still inside of you, still something you have to fix, something you still have to work through, something you still have to grow through. But this is the key that I wanted to give you all today. And I hope you all went to my stories on my Aunt Petrova page, because I showed you all how my hair is growing. Okay, because I've been on this for a year now, consistently. I wasn't taking it consistently when I first started the company, right? But I've been taking it consistently for a year now. And it shows that 1000% biotin in it shows, honey. So cheers to long, beautiful 4C, 3C, whatever kind of C here. I don't know. I never got into that. Coily hair. Okay. Yes. So the key that I wanted to give you all is when you find yourself being upset about something, angered by something, irked by something, bothered by something, don't look at that something or person as, oh, they get on my nerve, or, oh, that's just them, or, oh, don't look at them that way. Reflect on yourself. Become self-aware in that moment of why. Why is this thing bothering me? Ask yourself questions. Why is this thing bothering me? Because my knowings, not even my theory, is that you are a god. You are a goddess. All right. You're a king. You're a queen. And in order to be the king and queen of your entire palace, you have to be the ruler, the master of it. You can't be blaming you can't be pointing the finger at the jokers, right? You have to take complete accountability. If you are a true king, queen, god, goddess, you have to take complete accountability. Anything that is happening in your world, you have attracted it in some way. You needed to go through it in some way. Your spirit called on it. Your past life called on it. Something needed you to experience that thing so that you can continue to become that incredible God and goddess that you are. So here's my suggestion. Let me give you an example. There was a post about, and I shared this in my Manifest a Million group this morning. There was a post about Kim Kardashian, right? Kim Kardashian, she's a whole different race from me, whole different woman, right? But I still don't see myself separate from her. They posted that Kim Kardashian is now a billionaire. Everybody on the post was, oh, that's her. Oh, well, good for her. Oh, well, who cares? Blah, blah, blah. I got right up under that post. I said, yes, yes. Woo, ashe. Anytime you see something show up in your feed and your life, start celebrating that as if it's your own. It's magical. Okay? Same way how you could put negative energy on something like, oh, that's just you. That's just them. It doesn't matter. That's her money. Oh, well. No. The fact that you're seeing it is magic. You can use that as a tool to bring it into your own world. So instead of hating, instead of seeing yourself separate from that person in that situation, applaud the hell out of it. Anything that you're trying to manifest. You see somebody with a car, don't hate. If they got the same car that you've been trying to get for the longest, don't hate. Applaud it. Say ashe. Start clapping for it. Get excited for it. Because the mere fact that you're seeing it is evident of it actually becoming a reality in your life. Okay? Start applauding it. Start clapping about it. And go under comments. Whenever you see something happening on social media, something that you desire for yourself, maybe see somebody swimming in a pool of millions, okay? Maybe you see someone who just bought their first 20,000 square foot mansion. Go up under that comment and say, ashe, yes, 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 yes. Put clap hand emojis, okay? Because then that will start to conjure that reality in your world. It never helps for you to be negative. It never helps for you to be a hater. It never helps for you to see yourself separate from another individual. For one, if somebody is doing something that you wouldn't do, that you don't like, you don't see yourself separate from them, then you'll start to judge them negatively. You start inject understanding. I can understand why they would be that way. I can understand that they're just not on a higher frequency yet. I can understand. They haven't done the work yet. I can understand. Inject understanding instead of judgment. When you inject understanding, it's showing that you're seeing yourself in them, which will then help to conjure more compassion and empathy when you see yourself in somebody else. The problem is us separating ourselves. Oh, that's them. I'm just concerned about me and mine. I'm not saying that you have to get involved with everything. No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm telling you, the more you grow, the less you feel like you need to be involved, to tell you the truth. If I see somebody about to fall dead flat on their face, a lot of people like to save them. Be like, no, don't do that. Don't do that. Yeah, I'll share what not to do and what to do. But if I see somebody who they're just, they're fixed on doing whatever they want to do and they're going down a certain path, I'm not the person to try to save you. Why? Because everything that I've gone through, I've grown through, and I still survived it. And the way I see life and death is not in, yes, death is it feels like a loss. It can be hurtful. Death can be hurtful, You feel the loss, mourn the loss, go through the loss, but also the way I see life and death is it's energy. Energy wasn't created, nor can it be destroyed. Okay? So when somebody dies, yes, I'll mourn them. Yes, you miss their physical presence. But because I know energy wasn't created, nor can it be destroyed, I find a way to still connect with them spiritually. For instance, I poured libations to DMX during our meditation today. I poured libations to my grandparents who passed away. You can still connect with spirit and acknowledge them. Energy wasn't created, nor can it be destroyed. And we're all connected energetically. We're all connected energetically, no matter your race, no matter your gender, no matter your culture. Okay? We're all connected. Like, I don't care if you're lesbian, binary, non-binary, whatever, X, Y, Z, A, B, C, D, we're still connected. I don't care if I'm just a heterosexual woman. We're all connected. I don't care if you're, in India, an Indian living in India who has 20 kids and, I don't know, works on a farm. We're all connected no matter what. Never see yourself separate. This is where the issues lie. You see yourself separate from another individual, and we're all connected energetically. So when you see something happening negatively, don't judge it. See yourself in it. We all have lower and higher energies, so there's no way that you're not of that energy. You just chose to rise above the negative energy. You can't just be all good, high vibrations. No, we're all composed of the negative and positive polarities. So when you see yourself in situations, whether it's negative or positive, some people can't even see themselves in a positive situation. Like I said, on the Kim Kardashian billionaire post, they couldn't even see themselves in a positive situation. They saw themselves separate from it. Oh, well, good for her. Nobody cares. I care. That's me. I'm the next billionaire. Yes, Ashe. Congratulate. Show love. You want love? Go under every love post that you see. And say yes, Ashe. Give thanks. You want more money? Anything that you see luxurious wise, you see somebody driving their Bentley or whatever, go under that post. Comment. Yes. Writing is another level of manifestation. So is speaking. Watch your words. Another thing that I shared in Manifest a Million meditation today is don't stop saying things are expensive. Stop saying things are expensive. Okay? Stop saying things are expensive. Oh, that's too expensive. That's too expensive. I don't use those words anymore. I don't say it anymore. I never say anything is expensive. What's expensive? What's expensive? So while you may not believe yet that you can afford anything, I'm telling you to adapt, because this wealth energy that I have is transferable. So I'm giving it to you. I'm telling you to adapt the mentality of a millionaire. Nothing is expensive. I can get it. And I will get it. Nothing is expensive. Nothing is costly. Nothing is dear. Okay? Anytime you hear yourself about to say something is too expensive, stop yourself. That's not my reality. I can afford anything that I want. Switch your language. Switch the way you're thinking. And while you may have to wait to purchase that thing on another day, listen to what I said. I didn't say while you may not be able to purchase it. I didn't say that. Did you caught that? I didn't say while you may not be able to purchase it. I said while you may have to wait to purchase it. You see? Because I'm not going to speak negatively upon you. I'm not. I'm going to speak life into you. While you may have to wait to purchase that thing, you will get it. It's already your reality. The fact that you're even thinking about it, it's your reality. Now, also, not only meditating and visualizing, which will then attract more things into your life to lead you to your desires, Being proactive. You don't have to know where you're going. Just go. You do not have to know where you're going. Just go. You don't have to know what you're doing. Just do. All of these efforts, the universe see it. Universe see your efforts. You don't have to know. You can be confused as hell. Stay proactive. Keep moving. Keep doing. It's like somebody who wants to work out, who wants to get fit. They're in the gym. They don't know how to use a damn machine. They looking at these machines, scratching their head like, how the hell I'm supposed to use a machine? I ain't never been in the gym before, but I'm trying to get fit, Lord. Mother, Father, Creator, within and without, please help me. The next thing you know, somebody walks up next to you. You want me to show you how to use this machine? I'm just saying, just show up. Show up. Show up for yourself. You don't have to know where you're going. Just go. You don't know how, you do have to know where you're going. You don't have to know how you're getting there. Okay? You don't have to know how you're getting there. Just go. Just do. Just show up. Show up, show up, show up, show up, show up, and show out for yourself. Show up and show out for yourself. That same person in the gym, don't just show up in your damn messy t-shirt and shorts, your little old t-shirt. No. I don't care how out of shape you are. Show up in your little matching set and look good, because wealth is an energy. Feeling good is an energy. Being happy is an energy, and all of it matters. Taking care of your soul is just as important as doing your nails and your hair. Okay? Again, where people get it twisted is when they only do their nails and hair and don't take care of their souls or their minds or their emotions, their diet, right? But it's all important. We have a heavy task at hand. Being human is a very heavy task. But take it one decision at a time so you don't have to feel overwhelmed. One decision at a time. One decision. Okay, I'm not going to drink the soda. I'm going to drink the water. You know, instead of me having this pasta, let me have a salad. Instead of me blowing up on this person because they're getting on my damn nerve, let me breathe. I'm telling you, the change happens within a snap of a finger. Literally, I told you all that story about when I was cursing myself out. Like, oh, you're going to miss the bus. You missed the bus. You're not going to get to school on time. You got to drop loads off. She's on my hip back. I told y'all that story. And what happened when I switched my mind? What happened? My neighbor, who never drops me anywhere, who I only say hi to, rose up and asked me if I needed a ride in the dead of winter. Change happens in a split second. You don't have to keep thinking negatively. You don't have to keep being reactionary. And you're not responsible for anyone else's raising of their frequencies. You're not. You have to shine by example. Shine by example. Shine blindly by example. They'll get the message. You're not responsible for saving anyone else. The only reason, let me tell you, if it's one thing I learned from this relationship I was in 2018, where I was like, what the hell am I doing? Why am I in this relationship? This is crazy, right? How did I end up with this dude? Because I was trying to save him. I was trying to save him. If it's one thing I learned from that situation, is the only reason why you think you have to save somebody is because it's easier to do the external work in saving somebody else than it is to save yourself and deal with your own darkness. So here I was, woe is him. Oh my gosh, I feel so sorry for him. Really? That was just the easy way out of me having to deal with my own darkness, my own BS, my own traumas. The only reason why you want to save somebody else is because you aren't doing the work to save yourself. You're not dealing with your own darkness. You're not dealing with your own traumas. That was such a hard lesson for me. I couldn't believe I was in it. I was crying every day. My spirit, I would just end up crying. I didn't understand why. How are you with somebody and you cry every time you're with them? I would end up crying, yo. Like, it was crazy. Like, my soul was crying, like, what are you doing, girl? Because I'm completely aware and conscious. Like, I've been woke since I was 17. So I'm aware that I'm like, I got my angel on this side, like, wow, what are you doing, girl? Look at you. What do you mean? You know what I mean? Like, you got a successful business. You're awakened. You eat well. You treat yourself. But yet, this part is like, well, I feel sorry for him and da-da-da and let me help him and da-da-da. No. This one thing I learned from that is the only reason why you want to save somebody else is because you are not focused on saving your damn self. I ain't trying to save that boy. Are you kidding me? When I see people about to fall flat on their face these days, it's not that I don't empathize. It's not that I am not compassionate. It's just that I know people have to save their fucking self. You can only extend the olive branch, but so much. People have to save themselves. It's too much work trying to help somebody to save themselves and they can't even see their own light in their selves. You can't see the light in someone else more than they can themselves. So the best you can do is continue to implement self-care. Continue to take care of yourself, continue to grow, continue to shine, continue to implement boundaries. You know, the guy who my daughter's friend who committed suicide this year. I felt sad. Y'all saw me, I broke down crying when I was talking about him. I didn't even know I met him once or twice. But I just felt sad, like this is a youth who just felt lonely and like he didn't have purpose. You know, it really saddened me. And I can relate to that because I was that age at once and I did feel hopeless at once. I did feel suicidal at once. You know, so again, not seeing myself separate from him, but rather being able to connect with him and his situation. But also too, I remember my daughter talking about like certain times when he would call, how she didn't feel like talking to him. Should she feel guilty that she did not speak to him? Is she responsible to have saved him from suicide? No, she's not. Self-care, boundaries. She was implementing boundaries for the sake of her own sanity, for the sake of her own self-worth and self-care, for her own mental health. Boundaries. Sometimes you have to send love from afar. Sometimes you have to implement, again, it's a difference between boundaries and barriers, as I told y'all last week. The barrier is this. You completely close off, you got your feelings cut off, you're not feeling anything, right? Your feelings are muted. You're internalizing. You're allowing those feelings to fester, so it's turning into fibroids and cysts and cancer and all kinds of diseases, right? And then there's boundaries. This is you. This is the boundary right here. This is them. Barriers and boundaries. Know the difference. Barriers are not healthy for you. Boundaries are healthy. It creates a space between yourself and that which you need to protect yourself from. So she knew, and she is self-aware enough. You know, Aquarius, y'all be on some next level stuff thinking wise, right? You guys are just super self-aware. And she just knew that, you know, she, even though it hurt so bad, she was like down for like a day and a half, like crying and just like going in through it, right? So even though she allowed herself to mourn and experience loss, she did not blame his suicide and the fact that she didn't pick up the phone sometimes when he called, because a lot of the times he would be like, woe is me, and stressed and depressed. And, you know, that energy brings you down. You have to protect yourself. You have to protect your magic. So anyway, moving forward, get under people's posts when you see good things happening. Get under their posts and can say, yes, 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 Ashe. That Ashe is for you. When you see good things happening, when you see somebody all fit and fine, get up under their posts. Yes, you look good, right? they're all fit and you trying to get there, comment under it. Okay. When you see somebody with wealthy in front of their mansion, comment under it. When you see somebody in their Lamborghini or whatever, comment under it. Okay. When you see somebody doing anything that you want to bring forth in your life, comment under it. Yes, 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 yes. Ashe, ashe, ashe. And remember, it's fire season. It's fire season. Show up and show the heck out for yourself. Show up and show out. Matter of fact, don't only show up, show out. Put on your Sunday's best. Don't wait for your birthday to celebrate yourself. Remember, I showed y'all the post. I bought my first diamond necklace. I haven't taken a moment to congratulate myself for being the first millionaire in my family. I haven't stopped to congratulate because I'm switching from at-home shipping. And I did this all at home. I did it all organically. No influencer, no Facebook ads, all organic. And I haven't even stopped to smell my roses, right? I haven't even stopped to say, wow, I'm so grateful. Wow, look what you did. Wow, you're the first millionaire in your family. Wow, you was just on welfare in 2018. Wow. With welfare all your life from childhood up until 2018. Wow. Stop and congratulate yourself, not only for the big wins, but congratulate yourself for the smaller wins. Don't wait for your friends to say congratulations. Don't feel bad when your friends don't congratulate you and they're kind of hating on the background whole time they're being inspired by you. Don't wait for them. Don't wait for your family to congratulate you and support you. Right? Stop and congratulate and cheer. Be your biggest cheerleader. Don't wait for nobody. You're a big deal to you. And that's all that matters. Don't wait for anyone to validate you. Trust and believe. It may not be your friends. It may not be your family who aligns, but there's trillions of people in this world who will, apart from them. Okay? All right. So let's go. Let's go. Let's go. The wealth, let's go. The happiness, yes, yes, yes. Ashe, ashe. Yes, I'm so grateful. Oh my God, this day is so amazing. I feel good. Yes, yes, yes. Ashe, yes. Clap for me. Let's go. Ashe, this is amazing. Oh my gosh, I'm so supported by all the forces. Yes, I'm completely connected to source and anything and everything around me. It's already mine. Yes, 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 yes. Woo! Yes, 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 yes. Ashe, ashe. Give thanks, give thanks. Thank you for joining me for my morning talk with you all. I don't know what I'm gonna call this, but I'm gonna be consistent, and I do this every day after meditation. So join me if you need a little motivation. All right. Let me see what y'all saying over here. La 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 la. Can I fall in love with you? What do you mean? Self-reflect, self-aware. Exactly. Ask why. There you go. Complete accountability. Let me see what y'all are saying over here. Yes. Celebrate yourself. That's right. Proud of you, beautiful. Oh, thank you, Ratchet. Congratulations. Thank you, Gatha. Anytime God shows me the success and abundance of others, I know she's showing me how to see myself. Exactly. So some other notes that I've shared. Wealth is transferable. Align yourself. If you want to be a millionaire, align yourself with a millionaire. Okay? Align yourself. You hear what they've been saying. You hang with 5, you'll become the 6th. Wealth is transferable. If you hang around a more positive, more wealthy mindset, you can appropriate that mindset as the weaker negative mind. And don't get sensitive. It's okay if you're the weaker negative mind. Because if you've been thinking things and saying things like, oh, that's too expensive, that costs too much, I'm broke, that is a weaker negative mind. But if you align yourself with the stronger, more wealthy mind, you will then be able to appropriate that mindset. Wealth is transferable. That wealth energy is transferable. Align yourself. Align, align, align. All right? Yes. Blessings. Show up and show out. All right, guys. I'm gone. Join me on Coach Stormy's at 9 a.m. She has Wake Up and Win. All right? This is all day, every day. Motivation all day, every day. You have to stay armored. You have to stay armored against all the negativity. A lot of y'all got a bunch of BS running up and down your timeline. You need to audit that. People who come around me, they realize two things. One, that I'm really about this life. It's not fake, play for me. I'm really the way I am. I really do get up and show up regardless and do my meditation. I really do eat healthy. I really don't give a fuck about what anybody else got going on. I'm really this way. That's one thing. I don't let people around me often, but when they do come around, they notice some things. Oh, you ain't got TVs around? Nope. I'm really in my own zone. I'm really a hard worker. I'm really these things. Right? So a lot of y'all are being distracted. You're distracted about a bunch of different things around you. You're distracted. I make sure I don't stay distracted. I'm too sensitive. My head is too sensitive. So I make sure I'm not distracted by things that'll throw me off. We have to stay armored all day. Listen to your ebooks. If you're working, put on a damn ebook. If you're working. If you have time, stop and read. If you have time. Say your affirmations as you're working. I say my affirmations when I'm working out. I'm healthy. I'm wealthy. I'm a millionaire. I'm a billionaire. I'm saying it while I'm working out. Right? All day, every day. There's so much negativity in this world. You have to stay protected. You have to protect your magic. And the only way you can protect it is if you eat properly, because certain foods throw you off. They bring you down. They make you feel lazy. They bring your energy low. They throw your emotions off. All that sugar, your head start feeling all weird. Caffeine, right? You can't stay focused. Then some of us dealing with emotional shit, with relationships of people who bring us down, who don't respect us, who don't know how to treat us like the god or goddess you are, and you're still settling for it, and you're still trying to work some shit out with somebody who's not even doing the work themselves. Like, there's too many unnecessary distractions. You got to protect yourself. You are the only you. This is your only body. This is your only chance in this body to complete your mission in this body, to live your purpose, to live happy, to enjoy the moment. All of these distractions, you got to get rid of them. I'm not distracted by all of that BS anymore. Thank God. Anymore. I'm not beyond it either. I'm not beyond it. I used to be. Okay? But not anymore, thank God. Again, I am still connected to that situation, and that I know I used to be there. So I'm not above it. I've just risen my frequencies beyond it. I know how to deal with it differently now. I don't allow it to bother me or affect me now. Right? So you guys got to get rid of the distractions. You got to stay protected. Have your ebooks playing. Saying your affirmations, play my songs, ritual, everything. Everything is for maintaining your vibrations. Everything is to protect your vibrations. Drink your water. All of this is to protect your vibrations. All of this is exercise. Wear something that makes you look good. All of this is to keep your vibration high. I want to feel good not only in the inside and saying my affirmations and listening to high vibrational music and ebooks, but I want to feel good when I'm looking at myself. That matters. I want to feel good when I'm looking at myself. I want to feel good when I'm looking in the mirror. I want to feel good when I put on some shit that I want to wear because I like it and I can fit it and it looks good on me. I want that too. It all matters. Okay, I'm talking. I gotta go. I got things to do. All right. Love y'all. Blessings. All right. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Unless you join Manifest a Million Meditation, go to the second link in my bio and align with this wealthy, amazing, fine energy. Bye, y'all.